Hello everyone, it's Melanie. Just have a couple of little things to share with you today. And the first one is a fabric book. And I made the covers for this book from some cardboard some cardboard packaging that I got when I bought some bed linen. And it's shaped like this with the spine already in place. So all I did was just cut the album down a little bit shorter, but you could leave it like this and make a long one. So I also then got a tea towel and I washed it first, and then basically I just laid the the cardboard covers down on top of the tea towel and left about an inch all the way round the edge, and cut round that, and then glued it all down with fabric glue. And I'm actually quite pleased with how it came out for my first attempt. So I put some little rosette trim on here. The spine, I put some cream crochet trim, and then it's just plain on the back. And then this is just a piece of fancy elastic with a button. So that just comes off like that. And then on the inside, I decided to cover the inside cover just with some cardstock, but you could use the fabric to cover that part as well if you wanted. And the papers I used for this were some free papers that I got from Craft Seller magazine. And this came with these lovely little cutouts. So that says tea time. I just put a little piece of twine on that. This has two signatures sewn in with brown linen thread. And then put a doily on the end here, so you could tuck something behind that. And then basically it's the whole book is just has the papers and white paper. So that's some washi tape, and this is a thick white sketch paper that I get from Poundland. So I just basically added lots of pages in from the papers. I put another, I cut out a circle with my scallop punch, and just basically go through the whole book, a couple of shorter, smaller pages, and made a little banner there. And then I made a pocket. And this is a tag that is from a different paper pad actually. Another scallop punch there. And it's basically just like that, and that's the first signature. I kept it fairly plain because I thought you could just use it for writing or adding pictures. And I thought it would make a great little book for a summer event if you're having a summer garden party or something like that. It would be quite good for that. There's a little tag there. And some blue cardstock. Another pocket. And that's a tag. That was some tags that came with the papers. And used my doily punch there, edge punch. And then I just used a little coin envelope there and stuck some washi tape across there. And that's another cutout from the papers. And that's it. So that's my fabric book. And then the other thing that I've been working on is like a little notebook journal. And these papers, I bought the paper pad for these when I was making an 18th birthday smash book for my daughter. And I must admit, these are not the sort of papers that I would normally buy, but I've gone back to these papers so many times for so many different projects just recently. And I'll just show you the paper pad. And it's actually the Print Shop by Studio Calico. And it's 12 by 12 pad and it has 48 sheets of paper. I'll just quickly flick through and show you. And when I decided to make the smash book for my daughter, I was going to go out and buy a proper K & Company smash book, but then I thought, well, I think I wanted to make one for myself, really. I want to actually make her a book instead of buying a pre-made book. So I had done a search on the internet to look for some paper pads that had a smash book style to them, and this was the one that I came up with. And there are some really nice papers in here. That's a good travel themed one. The chevrons, it's another travel theme. And I really like this, the large wording across the paper. So that's that. So I made this little kind of smash book notebook, and on the front I put this through my Big Shot with an embossing folder, and also used my Bind It All to bind the notebook. So there's a little tag there. I've also left this fairly plain. I haven't done any stamping on it. So just basically put the papers in. These are some little stickers. I bought them for my daughter's smash book. And these are the K & Company smash little sticky notes, actually. That's what they are. So they're quite good. They've got some good sentiments. And then I made this little pocket from an envelope with a little light bulb paper clip. And inside there's just a little tag with some twine. And then on the back, it's another little tag, which I just added a brad. And two little pieces like that. I love this mushroom paper. And that's also from K & Co. That's washi tape. It has some really cool sayings on it. And then I put in some note paper, and this is just from an old notebook that I had. I'll put a few sheets of that in. Another tag. And this is a flower that I cut out from some dies that I have. And I don't know if you've heard of this website, but it's a fairly new website, and they're called Diamond Dies, and they're in the USA. And I actually bought these 3 die sets, and with postage, I think it wasn't any more than £20, and I thought that was a really good deal, because over here the dies are so expensive and they ship out very quickly, and they often have good deals on as well. So I used the flower die. I use these in my Big Shot, but they work with they're compatible with all die machines. So they're worth a check. They're really worth a look. They're a fairly new company, so they haven't got a lot of dies on their site yet, but they're definitely worth a go, and they cut out very nicely. So I'll just cut that out there and put a little bit of bling in the middle. And this is just some paper from an old exercise book. Another tag. And a little banner there that I cut out from the paper. This is some more of the white sketch paper that I get from Poundland. That's another one of those little sticky notes. There we are. And then that's the back. And the covers were made from cereal packaging, which I always use because it ends up, it's really sturdy. So that's it, that's my little notebook. So I think that's it for today, and thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Okay, bye.